morning. So as we know, Black Friday was a couple of weeks ago, and I had a pretty big shopping spree online, and I've got stuff that's just been turning up daily for the past week and a half, and that's amazing. I love getting gifts. There was a point in my life where I was doing shopping on Amazon nearly every night of the week. I was on a different salary bracket back then, but I was basically getting something delivered to me nearly every single day, and I'm talking multiple packages. So since I've had a bit of a career change, I've had to kind of like curtail my spending in that regard. So as you can see, I still do have all these I've actually yet to watch. That's a massive collection of movies that I haven't actually seen yet. Pretty much all that. So I've got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I've stopped ordering as much, but because of the deals, I did go to town a little bit. I was actually up in Cairns when I did a majority of my shopping, and here it all is. So really not happy with this lighting. Let's see if we can rectify that today. Morning coffee, cheers. The first box, I just had a hell of a time at the post office. I was swamped with stuff. First one we're going to do is this guy. Obviously not a DVD. It could be a whole lot of DVDs. Alright. Trusty unboxer thing. So security tape is on this. I've got a box of bubble wrap. Is full of this stuff. But this is awesome. A Rode boom arm. So that big box for this guy, but that is amazing. So I am going to unbox that very, very soon and set it up. So I'll pause halfway through this recording to have this all set up. But I want to open up one more thing. I'm actually sweating like a beast. It's really hot today. This is why I was overloaded. Another big bad boy. So that big box and this big box. We just recently joined the Nespresso Club. We have a Nespresso coffee machine. We love the pods. And on the app, there was an introductory offer of 150 coffee pods for like $99 plus a recycling container and a descaling kit. So I ordered that just the other night, not thinking it was going to turn up anytime soon. And that was there today too. So that was another big hefty box. Plus a few movies I had to get as well. So it was hectic. Alright, let's just see what this guy... I think I know what this is. Obviously, again, not a DVD. One. Two. Now... Oh, so much rubbish. So much bubble wrap. Okay, yes. This is something I did order for the channel as well. Oh my god. Anyway, got this guy. I mentioned in other videos I did have another lighting ring coming so that the camera will just sit in there. So I'm going to have that as opposed to this Manfrotto direct light source, which I've been using for the past year. So nice. I'm going to set this up and continue on. Back in a sec. And I'm done. As you can see, the lighting is improved out of sight. I'm really happy with that light ring, although that did kind of cause me a bit of grief. Oh yeah, I have had to change shirts. I got so sweaty. That was a massive effort. There was so much boxing, and I had to run downstairs a couple of times to get rid of it all, and just putting everything together was quite a challenge. I'm not the fittest guy in the world, so I was quite sweaty, so it was gross. I couldn't put that on film. But doing the light ring did give me a little bit of grief. I ordered it on eBay. I think it came from China. So the cord they sent to me was this thing. So I undid the box, and then I realized that the power box had that connection. We're in Australia, we have a different connection to that. So I was immediately stymied about what I was going to do. So I started rampaging through the house just trying to find a connection, because it's just a power box. That end on the other end is pretty much universal, so I just had to find another one of those. And wouldn't you know it, I had one of these cords with the Australian outlet just behind the chair here. I'm a bit of a hoarder. Luckily, because now I've got the right cord for this thing and all the lighting is beautiful. I've got the boom arm. Look at that bad boy. So, here I am back again. Just got to get used to it. The mic itself is still kind of swiveling downwards, so I guess I just got to keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't, go away from me, nobody can hear me. That would really suck doing a whole video then discovering the audio wasn't working. Yeah, the setup is pretty much done. I'm really happy. Forgot to put the headphones on. Let's just make sure the audio is going through. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Yes, beautiful. So my little YouTube studio is now pretty much essentially complete. I'm pretty happy with the results. Just got to get used to this arm here, but it's on a nice little table, so I can just pretty much pick it up and just slide it to the side, and my TV, which is directly behind the light here, I can check out quite easily. Stoked. So anyway, I do have a couple more boxes to undo. I don't know what this is. It's not a movie. What could I possibly have ordered? What else is there to come? What is this? This is awesome. This is what this is. Let me just get that out of the bag. I've seen him or her on social media. Oh, come out of there. Just everywhere for the past couple of years, and I've always kind of wanted one. So I just kind of got for a bit of a laugh. I've got an elf on a shelf. She's a girl. She's a lady elf on a shelf. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get you guys in the comments section to name my new little friend, and I'll try and feature her quite prominently in a lot of my videos. See if we can spot her occasionally. And I got a elf on a shelf book. I don't have any kids, but many would say that I'm actually a big kid at heart anyway, so I will read this, I promise. So name her. Give me a good name, and I'll pick the best one, and I'll use that as her, and I'll christen her that name. Oh, I'm blocking her from view. She's doing push-ups now. But oh, there she is. Okay, my new co-star. So yeah, please send names, and I'll pick one. Okay, now book aside. One more parcel. Feels big and hefty inside. So this one is a Blu-ray. This is, I hope. Oh, it's a few Blu-rays. Go over there. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Here we are. The Rambo trilogy, the first 3 movies in the Rambo series. First Blood, 4K. We have got Stallone, First Blood, 4K HDR. We have got Rambo, First Blood, Part 2, 4K HDR. And Rambo 3, 4K HDR. There's Part 4 in the series, Rambo, which was a return to the series after many years away for Stallone. He was a lot older in that one. About him saving a bunch of missionaries. I can't remember what country it was, but it was really brutal, and I really enjoyed it quite a lot. It was a good film. So I don't know why we haven't got a 4K version of that. Maybe it's coming soon. And he is doing a new film in the series, Last Blood, which is basically going to be taking on a Mexican cartel. Images we've seen so far is of Stallone in a cowboy hat. So he's obviously a ranch worker. I don't know if he's gone back home or if he's just looking for work, but he gets into some bloody shootout mayhem once again, and it's meant to be the last one. He's just recently tweeted that he's wrapped up the Rocky character after Creed 2, so no more Rocky. Heartbroken. I still haven't seen the movie yet. I want to go check it out. I love the Rocky franchise. I hear Rocky 1 is on 4K digitally, and I'm hoping that we get a 4K Blu-ray hard disc version of the film, because Rocky is just one of those movies that's just beloved by everyone. It's one of my favorites. I'm a massive Stallone fan. So getting all these today. Stoked. And wow, you thought I was finished. I am finished. I've been shopping, guys. I got some more stuff. This was just the Amazon orders. I've been to JB Hi-Fi. It's really dangerous working so close to JB Hi-Fi. I mean, really it is. They have specials on. Well, the day I went in, they had specials. They had 20% off on most of the stuff. So I picked up a few. And by few, I mean I got a lot. Okay, now this is all pretty much all 4K stuff. Okay, I'm really double dipping quite a lot. I'm buying movies that I already own and upgrading them to 4K. So I do check a lot of reviews traditionally before I upscale. I just want to make sure that it's worth it, because sometimes the 4K transfer doesn't necessarily mean a better picture quality. Sometimes it's pretty bad. But a lot of these are blind buys. So anyway, Bad Boys 4K HDR. One of Michael Bay's better films. I love this one. It's really fun. And of course, you don't get Bad Boys without getting Bad Boys 2. What you gonna do? See what I did there? I'm sorry. Next. Now, this is the one I haven't seen, but I've heard good things about. The Black Klansman. Or is it like the Black KKK Klansman? The Black K Klansman? The Black Klansman. I've heard good things. Looks awesome. I want to check it out. Now, I saw the trailer for this and I thought it looked interesting. It's from the people who do Stranger Things, so that pedigree has kind of got me intrigued. It's kind of like an X-Men ripoff. The Darkest Minds. Haven't really heard anything else about it. I really hope it's not kind of like a Twilight kind of a thing, because that'd suck. But I'm interested. Now, this film I do have on Blu-ray. I bought it in a box set, part 1, part 2. I enjoyed the first film. Never got around to watching part 2 yet. Red 2. I like Bruce Willis. I love the cast. Helen Mirren's in this. John Malkovich. Mary Louise Parker. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Anthony Hopkins. Can't really read without my glasses. But I love the first one, so I'm hoping that the second one is just as good. And of course, 4K is just, it's pretty. This film, it's another Stallone film with a co-star that we wished he had teamed up with in their heyday. Like getting these two titans of action together in one film back in the 80s and the 90s when they were really still young and fit would have been awesome. But alas, they're still awesomely fit. I mean, they're a lot fitter than I am, and they're still making good films most of the time. Escape Plan. Didn't love the film, but it was a 2 for $40 deal, so I thought I'd grab it. I honestly really can't remember too much about it, but having Stallone and Schwarzenegger together on screen for me is just one of those things that just should have happened many years ago, but I'm finally happy to see them. I know they've done the Expendables together, so it's not the first time they've teamed up, but it's the first film where they're just the two of them, and man, I wish this had come out 20 years ago. Would have been sick. And this is my last film. It's not a 4K, it's just a Blu-ray. Seen the trailer to it, it looked interesting. I was intrigued, but the reviews that have subsequently come out were not very good. But I'm a sucker for good. Oh, not good, but I'm a sucker for horror films, so I tentatively picked it up. Once again, it's because it was the 20% off. Have you guys seen this? Am I in for some like a world of hurt? Slender Man. Joey King's in it. I like her. She's a good little actress. It's condescending. She's a good actress. Wish Upon she was in recently, and I really enjoyed that. I thought she really carried the film, just like Jessica Roth does in Happy Death Day. She carried that film, and for me, Joey King carried Wish Upon. So I'm hoping that she can do some good work in this, but I'll check it out one rainy day. Now I'm done. So I've got the new boom arm, I've got the new light ring, which is awesome. I've got all these movies. It's been busy here. Work is starting to ramp up a little bit, so my days up are becoming few and far between, so I'm going to try and get these videos done when I can. I've got a whole lot ready to go, so I've been ramming them out and having fun. I enjoy doing this channel. I don't necessarily do them daily, but full credit to those who do. It's a lot of work filming and editing, so kudos to you guys who are like daily vloggers. I'm Dean Barry, thanks for checking into my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.